Oxford Reading Tree Fireflies Wild Weather by Ben Smith.
What's this book about? This book tells us about different kinds of fierce weather and about the damage they can cause. Treat this as information only and make sure that the child is not frightened. The text matches the photographs shown on each page. Talk together. Look at the cover and read the title together. Ask, what is another word meaning wild? You might suggest fierce or dangerous. Discuss how the weather shown on the cover is different from, or similar to, today's weather. Read the story. Read each page together. Find something new and interesting on each page. Point to the words as you go along, helping and encouraging the child to split longer words into smaller parts. To make them easier to read, point to any word in bold, ask the child to say what they think the word means. Then look it up in the glossary on page 23 to find out if they were right. If the child fails to recognize a new word which has cropped up before, turn back to the previous page and check it out again. Make sure they realize the word is the same each time it occurs. Ask the child which type of weather might be the most dangerous and why.
Whoosh!
The weather is wild. This is a storm, a big storm. Big storms can blow over houses and trees. Big storms can be dangerous, but they can be very exciting too.
Rumble!
The weather is wild. This is a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms are common storms. Before a thunderstorm, you can see big, dark clouds. These clouds are called thunderclouds. A lot of rain and hail can fall from thunderclouds.
These are hailstones. They can be big or small.
You can see lightning and hear thunder during a thunderstorm. In most thunderstorms, you will see the lightning flashing first. Then you will hear the thunder rumbling. Lightning can flash between a cloud and another cloud, or between a cloud and the ground. A flash of lightning between a cloud and the ground can be up to 14 kilometers long. A lightning flash between a cloud and another cloud can be even longer. Some lightning flashes can be up to 140 kilometers long.
You can see the lightning flash before you hear the thunder. Crash! Boom!
Thunder is caused when lightning makes the air heat up. Thunder can make different noises. It can rumble and it can crackle. It can crash and it can boom.
Swish! Swoosh!
Swish! Swoosh! The weather is very wild. This storm is a hurricane. Hurricanes are very big, strong storms. They have very high winds and lots of rain.
Hurricanes are often given names. This one was called Hurricane Mitch. Did you know that the wind in a hurricane can blow faster than a car can speed down the motorway?
Hurricanes form over the sea. Warm, wet air rises up from the sea. This air forms clouds. Lots of heat comes from these clouds. This can cause thunderstorms, with heavy rain and strong winds.
These photos of hurricanes were taken from space.
Hurricanes are wide storms. They can be so wide that they stretch from one town to another town 800 kilometers away. The strong winds in a hurricane blow round and round. The center of a hurricane is called the eye. The winds are not strong in the eye of a hurricane.
This hurricane is over a farm. The center of a hurricane is called the eye.
Hurricanes are wide and strong, so they can cause a lot of damage. They can blow over houses and trees, and cause floods. There are two ways that hurricanes cause floods. Floods can happen because of all the rain that falls during a hurricane. Floods can also happen when the wind is so strong that it makes big waves in the ocean. Sometimes, these waves are bigger than a giraffe. When the waves crash onto the land, they cause floods.
These houses were damaged by waves caused by a hurricane.
On September 8, 1900, there was a very strong hurricane that started in the Gulf of Mexico. It blew across the town of Galveston, Texas. Lots of the buildings were blown down. The hurricane also caused big waves. More than 6,000 people were washed away.
The waves crashed onto the land.
Spin, swirl, roar. The weather is wild. This storm is a tornado. Tornadoes are windstorms. They are very dangerous storms. Tornadoes form over the land. A tornado forms within a thunderstorm. A tornado looks like a big, black thundercloud with a tail. The wind in a tornado is much faster than the wind in a hurricane.
Tornadoes are called twisters because of their shape. The tail of this tornado reaches right down to the ground.
Tornadoes make a roaring noise when they hit the ground. The noise can be as loud as the roar made by a jumbo jet. Tornadoes are dangerous when they hit the ground. Glossary. Hail, frozen rain that falls in showers from heavy clouds. Hurricane storm with violent winds. Lightning, the bright light that flashes in the sky during a thunderstorm. Thunder, loud crashing or rumbling sound heard after lightning. Tornado, spinning winds that look like a funnel-shaped cloud. Other ideas. You can use these ideas straight away, or on another day. Take it in turns to find a sound word, e.g. swish on page 10. Say it with as much expression as possible. Encourage the child to draw a picture of today's weather. Draw a picture of a thunderstorm. Ask them to write a line of text beneath each picture. The end.